Good morning, game changers and beautiful rays of sunshine. My name is Juniper Blue Mystique. I am an ascension master, master healer, and divine guide. And of course, as soon as I start talking, my mouth feels dry. Let me get a drink. I have since 2019 been bringing through the return of Christ. It's all been mind-blowing. It happened through me, and I had no idea it was coming. So we are all on a very beautiful journey, right? This very unique, unrecognizable, uncertain journey that we are all on. It is quite intense at times, but it is also very beautiful. So welcome. I am going to do, it's in the air, this week's energetic flowcast. Okay, that's what this one's all about. Today's date is June 10th, 2024. So this is for the week of June 10th originally, but whenever you find this video, it is timeless. Okay, so I want you guys to know that. When you find this video, it's because that's the time frame you are in. Okay, that's the energy that you are coming into. So know that time is non-existent. It's kind of like a mesh of existence that we are all kind of floating through. So it's irrelevant. So when you find this, it is for you. So I have channeled a little bit about what's this week ahead, and then I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to also cleanse the energy, and I'm going to support you through a little bit of a healing with some crystals that will help you this week ahead as well. So we're going to talk about some things. If there's hot topics, I like them to come up in here too that are coming up this week. Those kinds of things. So I'm just going to cleanse the energy as we start, right? Little nice cleansing for the week ahead. I remove all darkness, all shadow components that will block and blind. I remove all energy that keeps me focused solely on the mind. I remove all energies that bring about fear and resistance as we transition through into a better world, a better way of living. I calm the heart, or I calm the mind, and I open the heart. And I allow all energies that are not aligned to be removed at this time. For this day and this week ahead, so be it, and so it now is. All right, so this is Yummy Sage with Juniper. Also, Juniper Bush and Sage. Nice cleansing for you to start your week, okay? I set this intention for us for this week, that we can all align with the highest frequencies, align with our highest purpose, that we can be clear and open to the divinity that is around us, the guidance that we all seek and need throughout the world, throughout our day. I align with that completely, and I call it in for all of us this week ahead. So we wish to be able to see and hear clearly, right? That is kind of the goal always. So I'm just allowing that beautiful smoke, the cleansing smoke, to still be present with us, drawing it in. I've also lit a candle for protection. Now this is going for all of us for the week ahead, okay? So what this intention is for. I wish to be on my highest timeline. I wish to bring about maximum abundance. In the new earth, when you get there, when you enter into the new earth, I know this because I already have. It's not what you think. It's a little different. You are free. You are a free soul. You create your reality completely without any resistance, any shackles that bind, because you've eliminated them all. Okay, you are reborn. And so it's important to create every day from the wholeness of the soul. You should anyways, right? But you really do get a blank contract when you go into the new earth with God. You start all over in existence. It's beautiful, my friends. I know this because that's what happens. All karma's cleared and you start over in existence with God. It's beautiful. Okay. So I encourage this for everybody. I hope everybody makes it there. All right, the crystals that we have that I will be calling into the energy today that I will also use after the message. Once the message is all over, I will do a cleansing and a healing with these crystals, okay? We have grape agate, we have chevron amethyst, we have pink tourmaline. I love this. Okay, and then we have angel auric blue calcite. And then I also have some kyanite around here somewhere and some howlite. Okay, and I'm going to be calling these in. Kyanite is right here, right behind me. Boom. All right, so grape agate helps with mental clarity. All of these do. Balancing emotions. Most of these do that as well. Calming fears and strengthening the immune system. Okay, that is the grape agate that I have right here. Very beautiful. I'll be using that. Angel auric blue calcite soothes relaxing emotions. So it helps you to relax again, helps you to soothe emotions, helps you to calm the mind, helps you to trust and be present in the moment, I'm hearing. And it's also heart soothing. Okay. And then we have the pink tourmaline, like I had mentioned, emotions, protection. Oh yes, this helps with protection, stimulates the heart. This one also calls a new path, new relationships, and helps to bond relationships. So form love, open up the gates for love and more. Okay. So all of these will be called in today. The cleansing energy of the blue juniper sage, not blue. I don't think it's blue sage, the juniper sage. All right. So what is coming forward this week, my friends? This week is a rebirthing phase. So we are in a transition. It's all about transition. But for this energy block, this energy cluster, it's almost like it took us into a new timeline, right? Each one will. It's a new ascension timeline. So as we rise, your energy has to rise with it. Remember that. Or we are bounced around. The universe tries to get us to force us to move those energies because they need to. It's a necessity. So lessons can rise, right? Sicknesses, physical ailments, things like that. If you feel physically rough through these, you need to meditate. You need to do things to detox. And that's why, because as Christ light comes in, it does push muck up. If you have the virus ball in you, some of us have already removed it, but if you have it in you, it will trigger those. Okay, it will trigger yuck and sickness because it doesn't align. And so people can get a little yucky and sick. It will trigger those to rise to the surface. Okay, so diseases, all of those things that they have like laying dormant and planted through our foods and the things that we do and eat. We need to be mindful because they're going to rise. So I'm hearing that. So your immune system, which one of these was really good with immune system, right? That's the grape agate. No wonder it was called in this week. You need to really strengthen your immune system. Okay, even animals, everything, just make sure your immune system is nice and strong. We are coming through to the rebirthing phase of the transition cycle. So in a transition cycle for this group, for this cluster of energies, you have energies that bring death, right? Death to the old self, death to old ways of doing things, death to old way of seeing things, those things, letting go of patterning, all of that is considered like a death part. And then into the rebirth. So now that I've let these things go, what's new, right? What's rising that's new? And that's what this week is all about. Okay, we're in the rebirthing phase of this cluster of transition. So what's new? Things unearthing, things coming to the surface. Now with this week, I see the trees a lot. Hence my beautiful little wisdom tree friend here. I see it in the trees. It's like little bubbles of light rising through the trees. So the trees are expanding. The bark is expanding. The DNA of the trees are expanding. This is done for multiple reasons. Number one, the earth is expanding in general as part of the ascension. I didn't just ascend humankind. We're ascending the universal flow, right? So all of Earth herself is expanding just as we are. That's why we can also physically hurt. So can she. Okay, so her trees, I can hear it like crack in the trees, right? Like the wood is like cracking. And so the trees are expanding this week. So it's super, super, super important to ground with them. to ground with wood, to ground with trees. The woods smell of pine can also help you ground this week ahead. Okay, very important, because the trees are expanding, and when this happens, we need to expand with them. Okay, but I see it like beautiful little bubbles of light just coming out. So as the trees are cracking in the energy, they are releasing these spores of knowledge, like deep rooted ancient wisdom is what I'm hearing. So that's coming this week. This is without the cards yet. I'm just talking to spirit about what's coming this week. So within the energy this week, the trees are expanding, and we need to be able to expand with them, use the wood, use the trees, but there's also ancient wisdom rising through the trees, through the bark. So just like water, trees house wisdom. Okay. And as they are cracking open and these bubbles are like rising through the earth and the energy, it really truly is sparking ancient wisdom. Not only is it sparking it in our soul, in our genetic genome pool, it's also in the earth going to cause new wisdom to rise. Okay, newfound wisdom, unfolding, unearthing things. All right. So keep that in mind for this week. Okay, ancient wisdom, trees, woodland creation. So this is also elemental expansion activations. During Bringing the Return of Christ and the Path to Righteousness, I actually have a section of that where you expand into the elementals. You have to reactivate your DNA because they have also expanded into 7D creation. So what that means is commingling, right? We are going to coexist a lot more than we did before because we're no longer in a divided two-dimensional reality. We are going to now be in a very conjoined, multi-dimensional reality. Okay. So that is starting this week in a very big way within the earth. We're having a lot of elemental energies rise. And this has to do with the trees expanding because I can hear it cracking. I can smell the wood, kind of like piney. I love the smell of trees, so I can actually really smell that. It's very soothing. And then as that's rising, this energy is rising, and we are going to start to commingle more with elementals. However, if you are not DNA activated to that yet, you won't feel that transition as of yet. So that's why whenever you find this video, it is for you. Okay, it might be now, it might be weeks down the road that this is happening for you. It depends on where you are at in the ascension phase. Okay. Because I talk about that a lot. We are all on the final path home, but we all have different timelines within that path. Okay. But there's only one way to go, up or down, like in or out. You're either in or you're out. So make sure that whatever you're doing, you're staying in. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming for this week. Heightened energies for creativities. So that makes sense too, because at the end of this week, I am doing my creative workshop. So I do these creative workshops where we do painting. I am not considered, and I don't consider myself an artist as far as painting goes, but I do draw a lot. However, I have done some paintings since my awakening, because what Spirit actually had me do, that I can look back and see that, is I painted different milestones throughout my awakening process. So this was one of my very first ones. This was when I went into 7D. The Pleiadians actually channeled that through me. This painting I did not do. Somebody else did that before my journey began. And then everything in it I ended up doing. So it's pretty cool proof right there. So with these workshops, I have them paint because then I can help unblock their creative flow. So no matter what your creativity is, we use painting to help unblock it. So you don't have to be an artist for painting. It's nothing you ever have to show anybody. I just need you to get a canvas, a paintbrush, and some color, and to allow it to flow, because then I upgrade your cortex and I unblock all your creative flow from the brain to the arms to the body. It's really cool. I've even done them for my kids. We do these quite often. So that makes sense with the heightened energies for creativities this week, because that's coming on Friday. So we are doing that workshop on Friday. If you want to join us, you're welcome to. Anybody can. The new earth is all about creating from your heart space. So we need that creative vortex upgraded and in flow. So that's why I do those. So this week ahead, it's heightened in energy for creativities. What is it that you want to create in your reality? Right? We need to be creative, kind of like music. It has a beat, right? It's like dun dun dun, dun. It's not boring. It's not, you know what I mean? So in the new earth, you're going to want to know your avenue of creation. What brings you that creative spark? Okay. That's why I do the workshops that I do, because they really are the new earth blueprint. Everything I do is. So you need to add, what is my creativity? Is it blocked? Am I in creative flow? It doesn't matter what your creativity is. The creative process is all the same. Today, Monday, is about the energy of reset. It's like, boom, I woke up, I'm starting all over. I feel that. I feel like we have reset. I feel like there's new beginnings. There's new things occurring. It's very beautiful. It's not what it once was, right? Like if you were once living in fear, I feel like that fear should be gone. Which also makes sense to all the crystals that I have in today, because a lot of them are about calming emotions, balancing emotions, and staying in that space. So this week, make sure you are using it to balance those emotions. It is a beautiful space, like a landing platform, so that you can regroup, rethink, reprocess, and boom, jump off, right? Hit the ground running, create from the best ideas. Learn something new. So if there's newness coming for you, it's time to pick up that book and read about it. It's time to learn those things. It's time to take that course. It's time to take action on your creativities. Okay, it really truly is, because we are truly, as these energies rise, we need to be creating a reality in the new earth. Some people need to be releasing and healing a lot, but we also need to be creating our reality for the new earth. So as we let the matrix go, what does your real life, new life look like? Okay. That's what we have to be thinking about. And not only thinking about, we have to be bringing it into fruition. Okay. So every day this week, do something goal-oriented. What is my goals for the new earth? You have to let go of the matrix. Okay. The new earth is totally different because there will be no matrix involved. Nobody's going to control you. You make your own money. You have to do these things. Okay. You have to be, it's about power. Nobody's going to control you anymore. You are not bound by a false reality any longer in the new earth. And you have to be willing to stand in your power and to work from the heart center. So what is your joy? What is the reality you're wanting to create? We need to make sure we're balanced in that. The Merkaba is coming up this week a lot too. Okay, now I'm doing something on the 11th for Patreon. I'll be uploading it. I don't know what it is. It's like a workshop for the ascension. But I've just decided to upload it to Patreon. Anybody can join Patreon, you guys. I do the moon healings in there. I do different healing workshops in there. We do a lot of manifesting stuff in there. So it's constant. So you can feel free to join that. But there is a lot of energy going towards new creation, new knowledge, and letting go of what once was. Okay. So truly about creating you. What kind of reality do you want? You have to understand, though, it can't be matrix related. Okay, so I'm free. My time is mine. I make my money. I know how to do that, right? I know that any shackles would bind me, and I don't want those. I have let those go. I am free. Okay, so I'm going to create every day what suits me, but not just for me, because we're all connected, right? It's a transition, and that's the transition we should be in. Okay, so this week ahead, rebirthing phase, new ideas, but taking a step every day to make those into reality. Every day should be something goal-oriented, going out there, okay? Like coming off of the new moon, goal-oriented actions every day, every day, every day, every day. You should do something. Not wait weeks, not wait months. Those are excuses of the shadow, okay? All right, Spirit. So now we're going to do some cards for the week ahead. All right. So let's do one card for Monday. Yeah, Monday, perfect storm. The courage to step into life. And didn't I say Monday is energy of reset? Monday is the perfect storm. Monday is giving you courage to step into life. Monday is that catalyst of energy. It's the energy catalyst. I can do it today. Monday says, boom, I can do this. Okay. So Monday is the perfect catalyst to the start. All right. The courage to step into the storm. Sometimes those things happen. Sometimes things become rearranged. Sometimes things don't happen the way we think it's going to happen, because that way it lights that fire under our ass, so to speak. Okay. Like for instance, if you're in your comfort zone and things are going along and God's like, do this. And you're like, yeah, maybe someday. And you don't realize that someday was 2 weeks ago. Things are going to happen around you and they're going to light that fire under your butt and it's going to make you move. Okay. And that's what this card talks about. So Sunday is the day that's something's going to make you move, right? It's going to give you that perfect opportunity. It's like the perfect moment, the perfect time starts today. All right. So that's Monday. Let's see what Tuesday says. What is Tuesday, Spirit? Show me for Tuesday. All right. Tuesday, lost compass, getting back to integrity, right? So Monday comes, it's trumping along and it kicks you in your ass. It's like, boom. Are you looking at things the right way? Are you seeing clearly? Are you aligned? Because Tuesday is about getting realigned. So something happens Monday to give you that, oh, okay, right? That energy boost, that catalyst to get you realigned. And then Tuesday, your compass is realigned, right? My energy is realigned. I can see I'm back to integrity. Lost compass has now been realigned because of what happened Monday. All right. So today in the energy, something's going to happen. Something's going to be present. Something's going to come in that's going to cause you to realign to your purpose. Okay. And then on Tuesday, you're going to be realigned. The energies are going to be lined perfectly to help you see clearly, to help you be in the right position. Okay. Back to integrity, back to in heart center, not matrix reality. So that's kind of what I'm seeing this as. It's like something happens Monday to bump you out of the matrix mindset and back into your spiritual presence. Okay. And then Wednesday, the farther gate, bold step forward, right? Wednesday is about taking the action forward, but every day should be. So what does this mean, right? So every day you're making action, you're taking steps, something's happening, you're doing something. Monday is that energy catalyst that gets you to see a little more clearly, that gets you to go, huh? Tuesday, you're like, oh, I can see now everything's aligned. I can see where I need to be, what I need to do. I can see my purpose again. I'm right there aligned with it. Wednesday is time to take that action into that. Now I need to take this seriously. I need to create from this space. Okay. So it is time. It is time to take that further gate. That might also mean, you know what? I need to step away what's not serving me. I need to step away from what's not serving me and create the life of purpose. All right. So this week there's energy coming in that's going to make you see things a little more clearly. Tuesday, you're going to be aligned and back on your path again of spiritual purpose, of presence, of ascension based, knowing and understanding and alignment. And then Wednesday is the day that you need to take the actions in that. You need to take the action in that. Okay. It's like, I really do. Today, something's going to come in that's going to realign you to your purpose. This is what I'm seeing. That's the energies. Tomorrow, it's going to be a clear insight. I can see it clearly, back to my integrity. My lost compass has now been realigned. This is what I want. This is my joy. The DM did that for me, by the way. And then on Wednesday, it's like a bold step forward. Okay. Now, what are you going to do to stop the excuses and to actually create the reality you wish to create? You need to do that. All right. That's coming for Wednesday. What have I not been doing? Now it's time to do it. I need to do it now. All right, then Thursday, galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, right? We are all connected. So the changes you make are going to have a ripple effect in a positive way, hopefully, throughout those that we are related to. Also, You need to watch what you are thinking. So there is some energy coming in, like of a collective mind think of like fear. Self-sabotage energies will be rising on Thursday. All right. It's in the collective mushroom, right? The fungus among us. Sorry for my runny nose. I'm like, where's my tissue? So you need to be mindful of that coming Thursday. Wednesday into Thursday is going to be some energy that's going to try to take you off. It's going to try to knock you down. It's going to try to make you think outside of love. Okay. Self-doubt, self-justifications, and then also make sure sense for the crystal configuration that I have here, right? Lots of energy to calm the emotions and to calm the mind. Grape agate actually really does help with that. Okay. Angel auric blue calcite helps with calming the mind, calming the energy. Also trust. All right. This week ahead, we need trust and we need faith and we need hope. And that is truly, truly present in the energies this week. Trust, faith, and hope. All right. So we have some energies here of something coming in to knock you out of your comfort zone because you need to be able to see clearly again. It's like you got off track, you fell into a comfort zone of a matrix, and we don't want that. We want to be able to see clearly and be aligned to our purpose at this time because it's time to rise. Okay. And then Wednesday, it's about accepting the challenge and putting forth the actions towards it. Okay. What is it you want to create in your reality? Because we need to do it now. We need to be creating our new earth now, not tomorrow. You need to truly be stepping out of your comfort zone of the matrix and stepping into a new patterning of the new earth at this time, and realize that we're all connected. There's going to be energies that are going to try to bring you down, especially in the mind, but that's also your opportunity and your job at that time to help bring those out of that. Okay. So anytime those energies come, don't just cut the ties, meditate, bring them into love with you. All right. Because we are all connected. Okay. So there will be energies trying to bring you down. But if you're in a strong foundation of love and light and creation from goals from the heart center, then you can actually help bring those collective energies out of that. All right. So make sure that your perfect storm is anchored into your new path, guidance, and light, and that you are taking steps every day, but especially towards Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be the day to take that action. Okay. And then remember, we are all connected. So if anything tries to bring you down, bring it up with you. All right. And then we have Friday, rest and renewal, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Balance required. Okay. Make sure you're in balance. Make sure you are not overindulging come Friday. All right. So celebration time, all right, but don't overindulge. Keep things in balance. Because we don't want to go to lack, but we also don't want to go too far over. We want to stay in balance. Okay. But this also talks about like floodgates of emotions coming in towards Friday. So on Friday, we want to make sure that we are not getting too caught up in emotionals. So it's good to let them flow, but we also don't want to get stuck there, right? So nurture the self. This is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster week with energies coming in to take you out of your comfort zone, to realign you to your life purpose. Taking those actions is going to help in this, but also opening that gate and allowing those emotions to flow. Okay, because here's the thing is, remember in the beginning of my message for this week, I talked about the trees releasing. We are going to be releasing some old wounds from the trees, from the earth as well. So this can be in a very heavy towards emotional energy towards the end of this week. Okay, we need to be very mindful of that. They can be very heavy emotional energies towards the end of this week. Allow the emotions to be felt, to be processed, because we're doing it not just for ourselves, for the collective soul. Okay. There will be some collective emotional releasing towards the end of this week. And it can be heavy. It can feel yucky. It can feel confusing. It can feel really weird, vulnerable, right? Like somebody ripped the Band-Aid off. And that's going to be okay. If you stay in balance and allow those emotions to flow, nurture the self, and then move into higher ground of positivity from there, right? Transition any negativity to positive. It's going to really help you. Okay. What is our challenge this week? What is our challenge this week ahead? Bypass resistance. Okay. Bypass the resistance, self-doubt and self-fear, but also do not live from the past. All right. Dream thief, refusal to the call. So this one talks about, don't let the past hold you back. All right. Do not let the past hold you back. Do not let something that happened yesterday hold you back from today. It doesn't matter. Yesterday is gone, and you're not going to create the same scenario unless you want to. So do not allow the past to hold you back. Period. Do not allow the past to hold you back. Okay, that's coming up big time. Like, that's loud and in my head. This week, do not let the past hold you back. Okay. Do not do things the way you used to do them. Do not let the past hold you back. Remember, we're all connected. What happened yesterday doesn't matter. This is an opportunity to do it differently this time. This is an opportunity, the new beginnings, new birth, right? Make sure you are accepting the challenges. Make sure you are going into your life path, your heart center. Make sure you are allowing the emotions to flow so that we don't get overwhelmed. We don't get the floodgates, okay? Especially since we have some hidden wisdom releasing from the earth this week, some hidden emotions. It's going to affect us all, okay? Because we're all connected. Do not allow the past to hold us back. All right, it is time to let the past go and to rise and to live through our purpose and our joy and our wants and our needs and the true wisdom that our soul holds. All right, now what support can we get from our animal spirit guides this week? Let's see. What support do we get from our animal spirit guides this week? What do the animals have to say? You guys, they are going through transitions too. And where they are blocked in in the genetic pool and emotions, can also have effects on them. So be very mindful of our animals. What do they have to say this week? I'm hearing 3 different cards from them. Animal guidance, animal love. All right, we actually had 4 different cards from them. Let's see what they say. I heard 3 and 3 came out at the same time, but totaled 4. Let spirit be your guide. Okay, this week, please let spirit be your guide. Not your ego, not your mind. Let spirit be your guide. So whatever spirit says, listen without hesitation. That's why your tools this week are hope and faith and trust. The tools this week are hope and faith and trust. Let spirit be your guide this week. Okay. Bring your ideas to life. Yep, that's what I said. So we need to goal-oriented week. Okay, this is a very much so goal-oriented week, and it needs to be from heart space, from the soul purpose center, not the matrix. Remember, we're all connected. So you need to pull against. Do not allow the resistance of the matrix to stop you. Pull against that resistance. Allow the emotions to flow. Take the bold step forward into goal creation this week. Okay. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Okay. So remember the dream thief, what happened in the past, use it as knowledge into wisdom. All right. Do not bring the past forward. Do not let the past hold you back. I'm just going to come at it differently. Right. I'm doing that. Okay. All right. People are hurting me. People aren't seeing me. It has to be something in me. So I'm going to come at it differently. So you can do that too. Right. So use yourself, use the tools that you have, use the reflections of you, turn that knowledge into wisdom. Do not let the past hold you back. Just because things happened one way doesn't mean that I need to quit. Right? And then give with gratitude and grace. Everything with gratitude and grace. Okay? I am grateful. I am graceful. I am grateful. And I'm going to come at it with more slowly, more methodically. And every day I am going to create the reality I seek. That's what's coming up this week, big time. Okay, I'm going to calm my mind. I'm going to calm my heart. I'm going to get out of the collective group funk, the fungus among us, and I'm going to change that into love. Okay, because if they're affecting me with negativity, I'm just going to overwhelm with love and beauty and grace and love and gratitude and joy. And I'm going to take all of the lessons I've learned, all of the knowledge, all of the power that is within me that I have gathered, that I have gained, that I have learned, and I am going to use this cataclysmic energy, and I'm going to create my reality from the most beautiful space I've ever known. My freedom, my time, my money, my power, my reality. Nobody is going to control that. Nobody is going to take that away from me. Okay. Now I'm going to pull a challenge, another challenge card. What do we need to surrender is actually what it is. This is surrendering. What can we surrender this week? Then I will pull an ascension message for the week ahead from my ascension deck. And I will also pull for the relationships this week. What is going on in our relationships? Okay. This is how I like to do this. I like this way. I think I'll do these every week. All right. So what do we need to release this surrender this week? What do I need to surrender this week? What do I need to surrender this week? Cleansing the energy of my deck. What do I need to surrender? Surrender fear, surrender ego, surrender resistance. I'm hearing that again. One more. Surrender the past. Live from today forward. And that's coming through a lot, isn't it? In the trees, the wisdom, everything. Surrender the past. Live from this moment forward. That was more than one, but they're saying use them both. Okay. Oh, no. That was a lot. There was a lot that came flying out, but I'll just mention them because they might resonate differently. So whatever resonates to surrender for you, then that's what you need to surrender, okay? Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. You know what I truly call prayer is meditation. What is the difference between meditation and prayer? Meditation, we go into silence to also feel the answers. To prayer, we're speaking. To meditate, we're listening. So I use them conjunctively. I use them together. But surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. Pray to God. Tell God what you want. Tell the universe what you want. Tell the world what you want. But also in prayer, do you give gratitude? I will simply just pray to say thank you. Do that as well. Okay, lots of prayer, but prayer of love and joy and gratitude, try that. Okay, I just want to say thank you, God. Thank you for being there. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I spent like weeks just praying and saying thank you. Thank you, angels, for helping me on my journey. Thank you, God, for believing in me when I didn't. Thank you. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. I have a hard time with this, especially since bringing about the return of Christ. Yeah, I had to be very guarded. So I have a hard time with friendships because of that, right? So I'll resonate with that one. I will surrender to receiving support and love, because if I'm blocking that, it's going to block it for myself, right? Surrender to non-action. Let me explain this card a little bit. I like this card. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So why am I hearing I need to take action this week, but then not act? So what this talks about is you have the power to do certain things, and then you have power to not. So because I want something, I can't force it, right? I can't force. So this is what that talks about. If I am meditating a lot more and being still and being in the here and the now, I only need to put out action very minimally. and it will create abundance like crazy. Okay. That's balance. I don't have to put a lot of energy towards something. I need to be more mellow, because the higher my vibration, the more my vibration of peace and joy and gratitude and love, things will come naturally. Okay. So this doesn't mean that when I'm putting out action and I'm creating my goals, I'll do something every day. But I also need to just surrender to being still. I don't need to worry. I don't need to be in lack. I don't need to be in anything like that. I need to surrender to non-action more often than not. I need to be still. I need to calm my mind. I need to feel the energy, raise my vibration. And then if I feel the nudge to do something, I'll do it. And then go back to non-action. Okay. So it has to be in there. We cannot panic. I don't need to sit here and 10 hours a day, push and push and push and push. That's going to block energy. Okay. And then we have surrender to your full power. This is what I'm talking about. This is why people will struggle going into the new earth, because in the matrix, you're not in your full power. Somebody's in control of something. They're in control of your money, how you make money. They keep you down by fear, time. It's all something. So in the new earth, you have to be in your full power. That means you know beyond the shackles that bind you what you are, who you are, what you're capable of, and you create the world that way. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, right? Playing it small as I'm afraid, I can't, I won't. All of those things that are outside of love is playing it small. You are a powerful creature. You can do anything you want. Why do you stop yourself? Why don't you believe you can call in money? Why don't you believe you can create? Why don't you believe you're creative? All of those things are stepping outside of your power. We are all fully something. Okay. We are all capable. Here's a good one. If these resonate for you, they're for you. Surrender resentments this week. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. Okay. It's never about winning or losing. It's about love. The more that we can let go of who's wrong and who's right and just learn to love more, it changes everything. Surrender resentments. I think I hold these more for myself than anybody else. Like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Let everything go. Why do you want to hold on to those? Why do you want to hold on to that? Why do you want to hold on to yuck? Forgive. Let it go. Be in the here and the now. We're all love. We all have to learn. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. The attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. Surrender to wonder and awe. I really like that. Okay, now let's see what the Ascension deck says. And then we will do a little quick energy healing. I like this for the week ahead. And then tomorrow we will have the healing light movement. And then Friday we will have the Hertz music and some possible spell casting. Woo! I haven't done that in a minute. All right, so what is in store for the Ascension lesson this week? What Ascension lesson are we learning this week? Ascension lesson for this week. Show me, Ascension lesson for this week. What are we learning now? Okay. Again, this is a lesson that keeps circling back for a reason, because we have to learn it over and over. You can only see reflections in others that already exist within you, right? So whatever I see in others that bothers me, it's within me. I need to heal it within me. Use everything in the world around you as a way to heal something in you. Everything. If you're surrounded by so much love and joy and peace and harmony, then that must be where you're at. Great. Keep going. If there's anything else happening outside of that, use it to help you. Okay, because everything is a reflection of you. Everything that I say that sparks something in you is something that needs to be healed in you. Okay. Clouds seem like blocks, but in truth, they give you room and space to process and to take a pause. Sometimes we go through things where we feel like we're not connected. I feel like I can't connect. I feel like I'm not grounded. We are always connected. We go through phases of either we are blocking ourselves or we need to integrate. It's called a void. So sometimes I'm not necessarily blocked. Sometimes I need a pause. This is the time then, if I don't feel like I'm connecting, if I don't feel like I'm doing this, I need to take a step back. If things in my reality are triggering me, if things around me are upsetting me, if what this person is saying I don't like, it's making me feel sick to my stomach, whatever the case may be, they're pissing me off, this is upsetting me, why does this keep playing out in my reality? Have you ever said that? Why does this thing keep happening to me? I need to pause. I need to take a step back and I need to do a self-reflection. I need to self-love. I need to pause. I need to meditate. I need to take this moment to simply be. I need to go within and I need to just be. I need to make sure that I'm clearing any energy. I need to make sure that I am balanced. I need to make sure that I am simply being. So whenever something's triggering you, whenever you feel like you are blocked, that is the time when you need to go within and you need to be still. You need to be still. You need to look within. You need to find those answers that are within you. They're not outside. They're in you. Something needs to just be still within you. And either it's a way to look at yourself and go, okay, what is this? I need to heal this now. Or you need to just be still and breathe and raise your vibration and just simply be. Or both. Okay. That's what's coming up this week. All right. To end this message out, where are we at on the love front? Twin flames, relationships. Where are we at? Let's find out. Show me where we are at for our love relationship status this week. This is for twin flames and soulmates. All right. So we have stay optimistic about your love life, no matter where you are at this week. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. All right. And I realize that too. It's like, wait a minute. I know my worth. Why not be positive? It's okay. This could be the one. You're already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one, or you're about to meet them this week. Okay. Either you've already met them or you're about to meet them. Either way, stay positive. And that's what I'm hearing here. Positive thinking will bring you romance. So no matter what the situation, no matter if you're having a struggle in your relationship, this week it's about staying positive because it's already in line. It's already good. It can already be good. It's already there. It's already going to be there. So stay positive, think positive, be positive, see the outcome that you want and live from that space. Right? Not live from the muck, not live from the argument, not live from the turmoil, not live from the what if, could have, should have, would have. Live from the I already am, I already have, it already is. I am beautiful, I am worthy, this is beautiful, this is grace, this is perfection. Live from that space. I am sexy. Oh my gosh, live from that space. Okay? Stay optimistic about it. No matter what is happening, put it into an optimistic space. I already am. I am beautiful. I am worthy. See it as that. See it as beauty. See it as grace. See the thing that you want happening. Okay. Because no matter what, that's living in a space of creating it. All right. But they are saying this could be the one. So you've already met the one it's going to be, or the partner is rising now. Yeah, you've already met them. They are clarifying or validating that for somebody is yes, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay. So it's already there. Come at it with already have. It's already mine. I already have this. It's already happening. I already know him. I already love him, whatever that may be. Keep it very positive. And for somebody else, yes, your new person is possibly the one. So just keep it positive, keep it positive, keep it positive. Okay. All right, my friends, I'm going to heal in this one out with a nice, beautiful healing from the crystals that were brought in for this energy for this week. Okay. So I call all of you in that wish to receive this, that stayed till the end, to be activated and cleansed and healed with these crystals, to calm the mind, to release the shackles, to bind, to stay in the space of truth and love, forgiveness and hope and joy and gratitude. I call in our energy for this reasoning, and I remove what does not align this week. I give ourselves permission to have faith, to have trust, and I open up our clarity of connection at this time. I open up our path to seeing and feeling and experiencing the world around us clearly, with ease and grace. I remove everything that keeps us from our connected state of presence, of knowing, of truth, and of wonderment, and of connection to spirit. I connecting to the higher self completely, strengthening that connection to navigate this week ahead. I'm cleansing that path from the mind to the divine, from our knowing to God. Opening the heart all the way up. So through the throat, through the third eye, and through the crown, all the way up to your higher self and to the one. Nice. Now I'll take the pink tourmaline, call in protections, open up the path to meeting the one, right? Or being in a clear path of union with the one, aligning to that love, the love of self, the love of all relationships, opening up further to more love and support. And help in the rearrangement of the world around us. So some of us are coming into different relationships, letting go of old relationships and coming into new ones, from friends to work to love, everything. And this is helping that transitional phase, clearing the path to abundance and love. This week's more about love than money. Calming the mind for this week ahead, allowing you to stay calm and present in space and time and in your body. And then opening up to truth and love and support and faith. Now I'll be ending this one with those bubbles that I saw from the trees. I will allow those to come into our energy. So these beautiful bubbles from the roots of the trees just start to open. The energy of the trees and the roots are opening and moving and expanding. And as they do, these beautiful bubbles of wisdom and healing and just strength and knowledge just rising from these trees. And we're going to allow those to rise up from the tree roots all the way up into our feet. Coming into our feet and absorbing into our energy, our ankles, our calves, our knees. Like bloop, bloop, bloops, going all the way up our body, inside to out, just filling us with these beautiful bubbles of tree healing, light, and wisdom. Just allow those bubbles to integrate through your feet. And then I feel them like pop of energy just into your body. That feels good. And I set the intention for this week for all of those that are here that listened, for whatever week you're in, for Spirit to be with us, to protect us, to guide us, to help us in every which way possible. I give myself permission to let go of any fear, ego, worry, doubt, expectations. And I also let go of all the shackles that bind, and I anchor into the highest divine presence and space and freedom of time. I give myself permission to let go and to open up and expand to what is. And I also give myself permission for newness, new people, new beginnings, new love, new everything. And I let everything else go. So be it. And so it now is. I ask the angels to help anchor this in, to protect us, to guide us, to help us see clearly all week long, and to be right by our side. So be it. Just this bubble of light around you, and those bubbles of integration will continue from the trees. I give space to my beautiful thoughts of pureness and love and freedom. I support my words with joy and love and power and strength. And I trust in myself and the divine and love. I trust in love over everything. I let love be my guide. So be it. Thank you for being here. I hope you all enjoyed that. And I'm ending this right at 11:11 a.m. my time. So much love. I'll see you guys next time. Have a beautiful week ahead. Bye-bye.